What's up, y'all? Josh here from Team Ying Yang Zing again. We have another Pokemon Deck Profile.
Woo.
I am joined with Travis and Patrick Jr. today. So today we are going to look at the new Ultra Prism Empoleon deck. This deck is awesome. I feel like Travis has played it a couple times. Patrick has played it a couple times. I have made some changes to it, so let's get into this. So, to start it out with, is obviously your main starter. You gotta have that Piplup.
Poop noise.
There are two Piplups in the set. One has 60 HP and this other one has 70. I'd rather set up with the one with the 70 HP for just in case you don't get one hit by Buzzwole.
Buzzwole is a problem.
Buzzwole is a problem. Next, two Piplup. I only run two because I also run 4 rare candies in the deck that allows me to accelerate evolution. Also, I run this one because it's Bubble Beam. It does 20 damage, flip a coin, paralyzed. Next, 4 Empoleons. This thing gets nasty.
It really does.
For a water and a colorless, it has an attack called Total Command. It does 20 times the damage for your side of the bench and your opponent's side of the bench. With a choice band, you're hitting 230. So you're KOing everything except golems and wailords. So awesome. For 2 water and a colorless, you can do Whirlpool for 90. And it discards an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can discard a special energy or a normal basic energy.
Not bad.
Next, I'm running that Alolan Vulpix. This card is sick. Beacon ability lets me search for any 2 cards. I will admit, it's a very easy end bait. Very easy. You pick the 2 cards. Put them in your hand, shuffle your deck in, your opponent's going to play in. Sucks, but you might have the chance to pull those cards again. And then for DCE, it has a Icy Snow attack. Next, I'm running 2 of the baby Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales. It has the Luminous Barrier that GX and EX cards cannot damage it. So it's a pretty good stall with the deck if you have, you're kind of stuck, you're not pulling energies, you're not pulling Piplups or any of your other basics. So it does help.
Why aren't you running 3 of them like you ran 3 Vulpixes?
Because I'm only using the Bullpix for the beacon. These are like a just in case.
Ah, okay. Understandable.
And then I'm running 1 Rank Roof for the ability for the Instruct. This card has resource management problems. It definitely needs to be able to keep drawing, to be able to hit those rare candies, hit the energies, stuff like that. So that's it for the Mons. I feel like it's a pretty good lineup. There could be some changes that you can do to it, but other than that. So we're going to go on to the items and my trainers. 4 Ultra Balls. Yes, you have to get rid of 2 cards to get 1, but this deck also runs Aqua Patch, so you can toss those water energies away, Aqua Patch, attach, and then you can always attach again for your turn. It's a pretty much staple with any deck right now is the Ultra Balls. Next are the 4 rare candies. This allows me to skip the Piplup line completely. Go straight from Piplup to Empoleon. Next, probably one of the most important cards in the deck, Aqua Patch.
Gotta love them Aqua Patches.
Yeah. Allows you to put a water energy on a water Pokemon on your bench. So, say you have something just taking damage and stuff and you're trying to set up in the background, this thing allows you to set up like no other. So we're going to go to some staples now. 3 ends. I feel like 3 ends is good enough. It's not too bulky. It doesn't clog way too much. So 3 is a pretty good number. Three choice bands. You have to be able to choice your Empoleons. If you're going up against high HP mons, you want to be able to get the most out of your attacks. Two Sycamores, just in case you do some dead draws. 3, it's your boy Guzma.
It's your boy Guzma. I think you have to say that if you play this card.
Yeah.
It should be a rule now. I'm voting for
this thing's pretty much a win condition.
That's all it really is. I mean, it's a good win condition.
Or if you have something on the field that you really don't like the look of,
or you don't want to deal with.
You don't want to deal with right then and there. It's an easy scapegoat.
Well, it doesn't give you tokens.
My 2 stadiums I'm running is Brooklyn Hill. Once during my turn, I mean, the stadium goes against both my opponent and me. So, once per turn, I can search my deck for a basic water or fighting type Pokemon and add it to my bench. So
you're really, the only thing that I would be worried about is if your opponent played fighting or water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing right now. Which is awesome. I love it. It helps me build my bench. Next, 2 Cynthias. When N rotates out, this is going to be the new N. Shuffle your hand back into your deck and then draw 6. Awesome.
Why aren't you running 4 of them?
I don't have 4. This is awesome. I got a foil one today out of the booster box I opened. Love it. Next, 2 float. You got to be able to retreat, and you don't want to be able to pay the retreat cost by discarding your energies off your Empoleons. These are kind of self-explanatory. Rescue Stretcher to pull a line out if you need it out of the discard pile. Professor's Letter if you need to get your energies in hand. And a Field Blow for those pesky Garbotoxin decks. Or anything else that you may run across. But yeah, I know that's a lot of items and a lot of supporters, but that's how Pokemon is played. Next is my energy. I run only 2 DCEs. I'm only running them for the little picks line. I could probably cut it down to 1 DCE and add something else to this line, but right now it's at 2. I'll probably cut the DCEs and add a 1/1 line of Remoraid and Octillery, because the Abyssal Hand Octillery lets you draw once per turn. Lets you draw, if you have 1 card in your hand, it lets you draw up to 5 cards, just to keep your hand size relevant.
Why not add Lapras if you're going to add them on?
And then I play 10 Water Energy. Yeah. So that is the Empoleon deck. It's a single prize card deck, so a lot of these GXs that are coming in heavy and hard, that are taking 2 prizes at a time, they really have to work at this deck for anything. But yeah, like always, guys, this has been Josh, Patrick, and Travis from Team Ying Yang Zing. Remember, like, subscribe, comments in the little box down below. Let us know how we're doing. If you guys like this deck profile, let me know. If you guys have any suggestions on how to make the deck better, let us know. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Later.